Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. This is Tanya at Sidegigcrafts, and I am so very grateful that you're here today. Welcome. Hey, so let's do some crafting today, huh? I've got this fun little project going on, as you may know. If you're new here, welcome. This is the book that we're working on right now. It is a Christmas journal. And if you go back, you can see on my playlist, the playlist is called Holiday House. You'll see how we've gotten to this point. We've gotten so much done with the journal on this side, and this side is the folio, and this is the part we are currently working on. And I'm sorry, I started doodling and playing before last night when I was on the phone with Michelle, and I started doing stuff, and I got something out of it. So sorry about that. I did do a little bit without you guys. Today we are going to put a page in here that is going to have some goodies. I think we're going to just, I keep going back and forth on that one. I really would love to make a page out of this, but I feel like I should stick with the red and white and still use that as a decorative element instead of a page. So I think I'm going to stick with that. And we're going to add this to a page. Now, I've got, I say red and white. I mean, I've got this black and red one too that I'm also using, but I feel like that's more of an element through this book. Is that true? I mean, I've got it everywhere, but maybe these pages should be, I mean, I've got several of them right here already practically cut. Maybe I just need to use these big pieces right here. And then we can use these for decorative pages. Should we do that? I mean, I'm not particular either way. So let's see where we're at here. I'm gonna need base pages. So what I'm gonna need, I have these mountains and valleys. I'm gonna need this way. I'm gonna need this way because these are gonna sandwich. And then we'll have decorative elements on each side. And then I'm gonna need two there and two, one there. I need six of these, but I need them this size. So what I could do, let me see if this is, it's just shy. Darn, because I could have possibly folded that in half, but that's all right. That is all right. Maybe that means, okay. How big or small do I need these to be? Oh, I have another full sheet of that too, which would be nice. It would be nice. Ooh, I have, or I could just keep this, but I only have one of these, I think. So that's probably not a good idea because I can't do 3 more pages with it. So I can't use that. So, okay. Alrighty. Ooh, this I'm seeing is not sticking very well. Why is that? I'm going to put a little glue underneath here. You guys doing okay? Are you crafting along? I hope you're crafting along, and I hope that you are enjoying this series. I don't think you could possibly be enjoying it as much as I am because I'm really having fun with it. My sanity needs crafting lately because all the things are happening and it's just been really tough. So, I am so happy to have this project that I can focus on and forget about my woes for a little while and just, have some fun. So it's bringing me joy. And that is a very good thing. You guys, I have got stinky socks on. I know you wanted to know that. I just keep smelling them. I'm like, what is that? I think it's my socks. Okay. I stepped in something earlier and I probably should have just changed them then, but I didn't. I kept going with my day because everything was happening and I probably should have taken them off. Instead, I put on my tennis shoes. Smart, huh? No, not so much. Where? I needed my ruler. I need my ruler. I was just listening to, what was I listening to? Doggone it. I just don't see it. Anybody want to tell me how tall these were? I think it's 7.5 by 4 and something. Seriously. seriously. And of course, I don't have anything cut that size. So what I'll do is I will take one of these, put it all the way to the bottom, and mark it. Maybe if my pen works. And then what I will do is, oops, mark it. So it is 4.5 by 7.5. Let's cut that and see how it fits. Go slightly smaller because I think it might be slightly smaller, slightly, like less than 1/8. That's what I marked. So let's see how that works. It's not going to work at all if that piece doesn't glue back down. All right, is that going to work just fine? Is it going to work just fine? Is it? It is. So I need 6 of these pieces. And I need this to stay down. I'm going to clamp that while it dries. There. Now it should stay down. So I need 6 of those 4.5 by 7.5. I'm going to go ahead and cut them. I'll be right back. All right, not only did I cut them, I also went ahead and sewed around each one of them. So they are ready to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why am I missing one? Oh, I see it over there. That's okay. We aren't going to do all 6 of them today. Anyway, probably let's start with 2. How about that? How about that? So I do want to put, now this one is not going to have a lot of space in there. So I think this one in particular is going to be up against here, and then we'll have something really thin in here. I wonder if this could actually, is that redundant? I don't know. I feel like it might be too thick though. Well, let's go ahead and attach this one, because I know that I can't put anything thick on this page. So we're going to attach this one. I do need to ink around these before I forget. Let's just go ahead and do it. I was curious, would anybody be interested in some ink daubers like this? I was thinking about, while I'm off this week, maybe I'll go out in my shop and make some, or try to make some more. I have everything to make them, but my equipment's been sitting out there for a long time and I haven't touched it, so I don't know if it's going to be up to par for creating or not. I definitely have to do some cleaning out in the shed before I even try, but if you guys would be interested in something like this, let me tell you, the people that I have given them out to have been super happy with them. I love mine. It's big. I don't have to pinch my fingers real tiny. It fits in my hand super nice. So my old hands, it just sits so nicely there in my hand without cramping up and stuff. So if that's something you think you might be interested in, I'm going to probably put them in my Maker's Place on the Michael's Maker's Place. Maker Market. Anyways, I'm going to put them on my websites to purchase if you want. Or maybe I might put some on Ko-Fi and maybe even on Etsy. We'll see. So I'll probably, if I get them done, I'm hoping, maybe. I've got a lot going on this week, but that's one of those things that's like, that's something that nobody else does. And I know how to do it, and I have all the equipment to do it. And I love making them. So maybe I just need to buckle down and go do it. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know. I would only be able to do United States though, guys, because shipping is outrageous and nobody's gonna want to pay that. So unless you're interested in wanting to pay all the shipping and tariffs and all that nasty mumbo jumbo stuff, then just let me know and I'll see if I can set it up that way. I just think it won't be worth it. think your fees would be more than the cost of the daubers. And these are removable. These, I made them, well, this one my dad made for me. But I made mine, and I think mine are the ones I gave away. I kept the ones my dad made for me. I made them a little bit thicker in the handle here and a little bit thicker here so that they fit the these really nicely. So the 1-inch pads that we can get at the store, and then I just stapled the Velcro onto there. So they worked out really nicely, and I just love them. So when you see me making or using these, that's a project my dad and I did a few years back. And we had a blast. We had some daddy-daughter time in the shed, and I told him what I wanted. He made me a couple of them, wouldn't let me play. And he kind of got it wrong. But it works, and I love it. And then I showed him, and he's, well, yours turned out better than mine. I was like, yeah, well, I knew what I wanted. So anyway, it's easier to make something if you understand the assignment, right? All right, let's go ahead and peel this one back and stick this page onto here. I do have this pocket made. I'm not going to show you how to make the pocket because it's already done and I don't need another one for this book. And it's pretty basic. It's just a pocket. I should have probably put some glue under there just to make sure that stayed. I bet I still can. I bet I still can. I'm going to end up gluing the pages to each other also. So there'll be a lot of stickedness to it, which will help a lot. I want to apologize, guys. I, again, missed a couple days of videos. As you can imagine, after the tree fall, and you know, I've had some health issues lately. A lot has been going on this week. I've had one assessor come out and inspect for water damage 2 days ago. I had to work yesterday, and then I actually had 2 more inspectors come out today to look at both the inside and the outside of the house at the damage that was done by the tree. It's pretty extensive. Yeah, it's scary, but again, we're safe. It could have been so much worse. And that's what they keep telling me too. They're like, we don't want to, I don't want to one of them told me, I don't want to downplay the damage that was done here because it's extensive. He goes, but I've seen so much worse. I'm like, oh yeah. I've been saying I've been blessed since it happened. So, you know I was spared for sure. My angels were watching out. Gosh darn, why is this not working? So I'm not complaining. I'm really not. But it's been a lot to handle. So it's been a bit hard to sit down and want to craft some days. But today I feel like it. I got a lot done today. I'm feeling good. I went to the doctor today. The results there weren't fantastic, but it wasn't anything new. So I'll have more follow-ups with that. And yeah, just a lot going on. So please forgive me if in my bit of absence. I gotta get this going. Come on now, guys. What's going on with the glue? There we are. And it clogged again. That clog is in there somewhere. It needs to come out. All right, I'm going to unstick my glue. I'll be right back. Okay, hopefully I've resolved it. I actually went to the bathroom and washed this out with hot water. I poked it out several more times with pin. I don't know what's going on there. So anyways, I've got this page glued on now. There is about 1/4 of an inch space in between these 2 pages. So I could put a little flippy floppy stuff going on in there. And I think I'm going to. Because I feel like when I flip it, it's going to be a little bit redundant to have the pocket here in this section because this holds, I mean, maybe not. Is this going to be redundant? What do you guys think? I feel like this needs a little more space anyway. So I think we're going to do something else here. Let's go ahead and I want to put this page on here, but I would also like to do, nope, I'm just going to glue this one down. This one's just going to glue. And I'll tell you why. I'm going to put the pocket here, but I want to save some of these spaces for tucks and flips and all that kind of stuff. So that we have more pockets and places to put pictures and pictures and photos. Could I be more redundant? I could. All right, let's see here. Pull that one. Stick that back. Now, this one, I'm just going to put glue, maybe if the glue will come out. This is not Barely Art glue. This is Aleene's. And you guys, even though I've cleaned it out so much, I cannot get the glue out. What in the world? I really don't know what the problem is. So weird. I've never had this much trouble. So I poke it and it goes a little bit, and then I poke it and then it goes a little bit. How much fun is that to watch? Oh, we got a little further this time. Maybe now. I don't know. There shouldn't be any gunk in there because I've done all the things. Come on. I wonder if I shake the tar out of it, if maybe some of those whatever's getting stuck in there might go to the bottom. Heck, I don't know. How does this work? All I know is I've got to have plenty of glue. I want to see something. I haven't used my Barely Arts because I can't get a pin through this little hole, so I switched nozzles. I wonder if this may not make a difference. It might just be something going on with the tip, but I've cleaned it several times with hot water and everything, so I don't understand. I don't understand. I'll be right back. All right. I don't feel like playing anymore. Let's just do this. We'll do it this way. I would use glue stick if I thought it would stay, but I don't trust glue stick, so we're not doing that. But I can do this. I just won't put a lot of it because I don't want the paper to warp. I don't know what's wrong, but obviously something. I've got to get the stitching, some glue on the stitching so that they stick, the edges. Ugh, this is gonna warp so bad. Okay, let's get this on here. Shoot. Oh, and that one came off. That's just flippin' awesome. Just really awesome. Not. Okay, well, let's go ahead and line that page up with this page around that ridge, and we will sandwich it in there. I'm a little disappointed that that didn't work right, but I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. These papers should be exactly the same size too, and look, they're not. Doggone it, why? Look at that, they're so They're so off. What am I going to do about that? I'm going to have to fix that. That's not going to work, guys. Let's just get them to stick for now, huh? We'll figure out the rest of that later. Right now, I want to make sure that these stick together. Stay sticky, buddy. Stay sticky. I have an idea, but I need to make sure that this stays stuck first before I play with it. So we will kind of leave it alone. I'm wondering if I should go ahead and just attach all the pages for now. Because I'm having so much luck with this one. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm not going to make you watch because it's probably really painful to watch me struggle with this, even though it's kind of fun to watch our favorite creators struggle. Not that I'm necessarily your favorite creator, but anyways, it's always fun to watch the struggle bus, but you've seen me, and I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of these pages on here and not waste your time by doing it off camera. So I'll come back as soon as they are on and dry so we can continue working. Well, I'm definitely on the struggle bus, guys. Struggling just a bit. So I figured out how I'm going to cover that. I'm going to make a pocket, a slide-in pocket out of this this right here. And in fact, I think I'm going to cut this a little bit shorter this way. I think it's just a little too wide. I'm going to go with 2 1/4 inches this way. Okay. So I'm going to put this over the edge of the page and that'll cover it. So I'll put another decorative paper here and it'll be a pocket this way. On the other side of the page, we're going to have a flip. And it's going to be an accordion flip. So I'm going to add another section of paper here. We're going to probably have to do some cutting. I put a little 1/8 of an inch spine on it so that we'll have room to attach different things on there. And I've got, this is a different red, you guys. I know it is. That's all I got. So I ran out of red. So we're working on the next shade of red. It's okay. It's a junk journal, so it's okay. It's totally okay. And I'm going to be decorating these pages with other pages. So the red isn't even going to show that much. So it'll be all right. Don't tell, okay? We just use what we have around here. We just use what we have. So I'm going to fold this. Now I'm doing 1/8 of an inch little, and this might be a mistake because it doesn't really give me a lot to attach to. But once again, it's what I've got, and I had 1/8 of an inch that I had to fold here. So I'm just going with it. Just going with it. I'm going to set my book. My book is still wet. It keeps losing its pages. I've got them clipped on there now, so I'm hoping that that will settle up pretty soon. So let's just work on this for a little while, hands-free, and just, you know, just work on this instead of shuffling everything around. All right. My luck is still not with me today. I am struggling. But it's okay. Some days are going to be like that. And we're just going to keep going. We're just going to keep swimming, swimming, swimming. I keep telling myself that. I'm like, oh my goodness. All the stuff going on these days. Keep reminding myself of the blessings, because otherwise it just gets way too overwhelming, doesn't it? Way too overwhelming. I am blessed that I have a crafty passion like this. to help keep me going, help keep me inspired, and that I can share with you. And I love that we've got such an amazing crafty community that we can share these things and we can talk to each other. I'm truly grateful for all of you in my crafty community. I really, really am. Your comments, your suggestions, your prayers, all the things really, they really help me. So keep it up. You're doing a great job. You keep me wanting to come back and do more. All right, let's see what we're doing here. There we go. Hey, look, we've got some glue coming out. Maybe because I'm grateful. Okay. I don't know. How does that work? How does that work? That it's so bad and then all of a sudden, oh, hey, you've got glue. Okay, great. So this is going to fold. I think I want this way. I don't know how much it matters. I just know that I got to glue this on here right to that crease. I creased them, or I scored them both at 1/8 inch. So we will attach those. They're very different, aren't they? It's okay though. It's okay. I promise it's okay. All right. And then we need to let that settle a little bit before I start folding and playing. I tried to make this the same width as this. I think I did. Let's see where we at. 4 and about 4 1/4. So from there to there should be about 4 1/4. It's a little off, but that's okay. I think it'll be all right. And I think I need one more 1/8 inch line here. So let's go ahead and figure that out. So I got it lined up on the 2. So I just need 1/8 inch this way. So we'll go there. And then I'm going to do 4 1/4 from, okay, so let's do, I got to do math. 4 1/4. I would have to do that at 0. I can't do it that direction because I'm not that talented. So we'll put that one on 0 instead. And we'll go to 4 1/4 right here. And I don't know if I want to cut it there or if I want another half a page there. So I'm going to go ahead and fold these. I feel like I should take advantage and just use the half a page and or maybe it's another, I don't know, maybe it's another pocket. Is it another secret pocket? It could be. We like lots of pockets, don't we? Okay. Lots of places to put our thingies. All of our things. I think I'm going to fold it for now, just to keep that option open. And so we've got something that looks like, oops, I got to fold that one too. Let's fold this one. Didn't fold that one. So that'll go over the page, and this one, let's fold this back this way. That might be another pocket. I don't know. I feel like I should just smash that down. Does it need a spine on there? Does it really need 1/8 inch? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's see. This is going to be the pocket that goes over the page. I do need a piece that goes here. That's exactly that size, maybe a little longer. So this needs to be 2 by, this is 7.5, right? 7.5. So 2 by 7 1/4. 2 by 7 1/4. And I think I'd like to use, let me move this 2 by 7 1/4. That's going to be too short for any of those pages, but I should have more of that. Oh, could I go this way with it even though it's sideways? Do we care? I don't think we care. I think we like it. Let's use our scrap. 2 by 7 1/4. 2. Have to open that up. 7 1/4. All right, so that's going to go there. Right there. That's going to be the pocket over the side there. And then we're going to go this way. Should we put some of this in there? That would be really cute. Do we want to do this on all the pages? I should have enough. Or do we want to do polka dots? We could do polka dots. Polka dots are lots of fun. And we did use polka dots elsewhere. We could just use polka dots. I think I should do that. Okay, so those are not going to be 2. And this one's going to be too wide. This is too wide as well. How wide did I say this was? 4 1/4. So I think this needs to be 4. 4 by 7. If it's 7 1/2, 7 1/4, right? 4 by 7 1/4. Should be the same as I did this one. Yep. 4 by 7 1/4. Okay, there's one. Isn't that going to be darling? Oh yeah, I like it. Oh, this is so pretty. Okay. And this one actually doesn't have to be 4 because it's going to be tucked in, but whatever. Okay, 4 by 7 1/4. Can I cut this down and still use it? I'm going to sew it anyway, so I don't waste it, right? Okay, let's cut that. By 7 1/4. I can't really fudge that because it's going to have to fit on the page, so that'll work. I can resew that one. So there's that one. 4. Ooh, almost. 7 1/4. How many of these do I need? Let's count. All right, so I know I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I have 3. Let me finish cutting these up. I'll be right back. Okay, my friends, here we go. So I have had nothing but trouble getting these pages to stick. I did get my glue bottle to work finally, but I've had them clipped here for a while now, so I think I can probably start taking these off. Hopefully they're stuck shut. Hopefully. I don't know. I have just been having a crafty hard time today. So I went ahead and just added the pages. And see, that one's not even stuck. Not even sort of. Not even sort of. And I put so much glue in there. Just really having a hard time with this book, and I'm not quite sure why. But let's see if I can bend these pages without disrupting them too much. See, some of that glue is still wet, and they've been sitting for a really long time too. Let's fold them back this way, make sure they're stuck down this way and that way and all the way. This one doesn't want to stay, and that one doesn't want to stay. Now, I went ahead and glued this in here because I forgot that I wasn't recording at the moment. So I apologize. I kind of went ahead, but I did glue it over. So this is a pocket now. And then this, I got all these pieces on because I was just gluing. And so we've got this nice accordion. And then what I did on this side is I put another pocket on this side, so it opens up this way too. So, oops, I guess I should show you, oops, all the way. So we've got a really great accordion file here, or not accordion file, but anyways, little folio part. And then I did find, I'm just going to put this on here right now, even though I'm not really decorating just yet. I'm going to put this on here because I saw it sitting there and I want it on there, and we're going to put some decorative stuff on here before we finish up today. And I'm just going to call it a night because this has been such, I've been working on this for a while, but it's been such an effort to get this glued together tonight that I've had it. I'm done. I will work on this one again tomorrow and share some more with you. I have some ideas for some of these pages, but we're almost finished with it. This was a big portion of it tonight as I'm recording this late, what is today, Wednesday evening, trying to get some of this completed. Let's get this kind of stained up around here a little bit more. Give it a little more age here. There we are. Kind of tip it. I don't want it to go over the edge over here because I think it'll get ruined, but I don't mind if it goes over here because that won't affect anything. Just make sure that I don't glue past this part. Oop. See, my glue's working fine now. Go figure. We'll just put it just like that. There we go. I think I need to put some more glue under there too, but I'll do that off camera. All right, so let me show you what we've got. We've obviously got our journal up here, and I'll do a final walkthrough about this later on, but I'll just show you the folio today. So we've got this part that opens up, and it's got, what does it have underneath? I can't even remember. Here, let's open it, because honestly, I can't remember now that I'm thinking about it. What's under here? Oh yeah, we've got the, what did I do there? Oh, I glued the threads into the other paper. I'm telling you, I'm just having like really bad luck with this thing today. All right, so that should be fine now. It shouldn't be an issue anymore. All right, so we've got these pockets, so we will be putting things into those pockets. I love that. And then we've got this page. We can add something in here. We've got this page. We could potentially, I still have the pocket. Let's add this on there before we go. Let's figure out which page we're going to put this one on. That was this one right here. We could put this, I need a little bit more room. I'm thinking I'm going to put it here. I'm thinking I'm going to put it here. It's because it has the things right there. The gussets. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you very much. Somebody shouted that out in the back. Thank you. The gussets. It's got the gussets on there, so it's going to be a little bit thicker. And then we can glue the bottom part of this part to the back. I don't normally glue the whole piece together like that, but I didn't want to lose the pieces, so put this one here. And we'll hold that down for a couple minutes. And I think I'd like to use one of these tabs on this one. Maybe, no, should I use a white one? Would that be kind of cute? That would be really cute. And I think what I'll do, I have that brad. That's not a brad. Where's that brad? There it is. I have this one. We could just put this here. I don't even have to put anything down there. I'll just decorate it this way. I probably should have used the black one, but that's okay. We'll use the white one. I think that's pretty too. Maybe if I don't keep pushing the glue back onto the paper there. Fill the hole. This seems to work pretty well for this. Did this before and it worked nicely, so we'll put that one there. And that'll just be a little tab. You know, it doesn't have to be tacked down or anything. It can just sit there like that. That's pretty. Okay, now we've got a really nice pocket there. That one's complete. So we've got that page done. Now I can't turn that because I've got that button on there. We've got this one with the pocket. We've got the accordion, flip out, and then we've got the waterfall and the pockets in the back. This is turning out so well, you guys. So fun. Anyways, I think that's enough of it for today though, because like I said, I have had just such a time that I am about done with it for today. I should have sewn around here, but that's okay. It's okay. I don't think anybody's gonna call me out for it. So I'm just gonna have to, find something fun to put here in these, on these pages. And I don't know yet. I'm gonna have to think about what I want to put there, but it's definitely almost done. So thanks for hanging out with me today, and thanks for being here as always. I appreciate you all. Love you all. I hope you have a fantastic day. Do some crafting. Get some crafting done. You'll feel better when you do. I always do. Even when it doesn't go how I plan it, I always feel better when I'm crafting. So thanks again. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.